I'm serious! Out! Now! I need tragedy. Get out.
I can hear the whispering in the trees, they whisper their names to me.
I broke my pinky toe.
Get him off the stage, he's a whack job.
Was I the problem?
Maybe if I had any.
Well, now you have me.
Good evening and welcome back to this show they call The Agenda. Once again, Faye Fossbender is busy being a woman in STEM and cannot be with us tonight. We wish her all the luck with her Bunsen burners.
I'm Eli Shingleton. You may recognize me from other roles on The Agenda, such as Joe Biden and nothing else.
Speaking of Joe Biden.
Yeah, the last debate is going on right now, like this very minute. And if you're choosing to watch The Agenda right now instead of the debate, why?
We love our fans, but we love democracy even more, so that's why we're canceling the show. Good night, Portage County.
No, that's not happening. We're still doing the show.
Right, well, there goes my plan.
Huh?
Nothing. I'm very excited to be here tonight. See, look how excited I am.
Well.
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 Should we, do some readers?
We could. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All right, let's do it. Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen announced it will be selling a whole Thanksgiving turkey cooked in its Cajun seasoning. In response, your grandma announced she is making the same dry, overcooked turkey she makes every year.
TMZ published a story where the headline warned a meteor that will impact Earth's surface. According to Neil deGrasse Tyson, it will cause no damage. Thanks for getting our apocalypse hopes up, TMZ. We are ready.
In science news, an insect has been discovered known as the diabolical ironclad beetle. Its body is nearly indestructible, and unlike my ex, it can survive being run over with a Toyota Camry twice.
Chicago has been voted the rattiest city in America for the 6th year in a row. In other news, rapper 6ix9ine has found his new oasis.
A man in Norway modified his electric scooter to go over 3 times the legal limit, hitting speeds of over 50 miles per hour. Eyewitness reports state that the police had a hard time catching up on their Razor scooters.
Nokia and NASA have partnered to build a 4G phone network on the moon in preparation for a new moon base in 2028. That moon thing is cool and all, but wait, Nokia still exists?
San Francisco has approved an act that would outlaw racially motivated 911 calls. The mandate is known as the Karen Act, and thousands of Midwestern moms are saying they agree, but just don't understand why they had to call it that. Chill out, Mom. You're being a Karen.
Finnish airline Finnair will start selling their airplane food in stores. I think you all know what I'm about to say. There really is only one joke that can be made from here. How about that airline food?
Bachelorette contestant Claire Crawley came under fire over a claim that she went to prom, despite her saying she didn't go to prom based off of photos that she says aren't prom photos, but definitely look like they were taken at prom.
2 Dunkin' Donuts locations in Miami unveiled a hot sauce-filled donut to be sold for a limited time. Maybe I just have a low heat tolerance, but I'd rather have my coffee wake me up than a burn of capsaicin.
This week, after a long time of thinking, I have decided to cancel Kraft American Singles for a multitude of reasons. First, there's no way they are actually real cheese. Second, each slice is individually wrapped for some reason. That is a lot of plastic waste. And third, they just generally taste like plastic. Just go get Land O'Lakes Yellow American from your grocery store deli. It's so much better. Now today we are welcoming one of the biggest, scariest monsters on earth into our studio. It's the one lady in the neighborhood who has already put up her Christmas decorations.
Oh goodness, we don't need all this hullabaloo about me. Just call me Caroline.
It's surprisingly nice to have you, Caroline. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, there's not much to tell. I live alone. I'm a real estate agent, and I love making small scented candles that no one ever uses.
That sounds very interesting, and why I'd love to get more into that. let's get into your Christmas decorations. It seems this year you decided to set them up in
October, and I'm not taking them down till May.
And you see no issue with this?
Why would I? Christmas is just such a magical time of year.
But you're skipping vital holidays like Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Never heard of them.
You've never heard of Thanksgiving?
Nope, I have no clue what that is.
They never made you learn about it in elementary school? No frivolous presentations? No history projects?
I never went to any formal elementary schooling. In fact, my brother and I were born out of a thick ooze in a cave in Bolivia. My corporeal form has and will always be a middle-aged woman. But aren't we all just born perfect?
So if you're not human as you claim, what are you?
Well, I'm not quite sure how you would define it, but I feed off the energy you feel when you're wronged for no reason.
So that's why you put out the Christmas decorations early? Because you're an energy-sucking monster?
Precisely. That's also why I don't fully close drawers.
Well, Caroline, you really are a monster.
That I am.
Before we let you go, what is your next big plan? What's the next energy-sucking torture you are going to inflict on us?
Well, I really shouldn't say, but you pulled my leg. I'm starting a streaming service for parents and grandparents that's super easy to run and download, but impossible to turn off after being used. And it only starts working once you go and visit them and spend an hour small talking.
That's awful.
Isn't it?
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I understand.
The agenda will be right back after these messages.
Meet the Scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Come on! Go, Diane! Yeah, keep it going! Yeah! Go, honey!
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane! Woo! You got this!
What the Bruh, you've been using a lot of toilet paper. What is up with this? Oh yeah, man, that new is really good. They got it vegan now. I just started eating it again. It's been a while. Bro, what the fuck? No! What's wrong, my guy? That's not how you shouldn't. It's... So, you want some? Is it good? Is it actually good? No, not at all. Yeah, I'll try some. I don't know. I was scared. I was alone. It was a waste of toilet paper. I don't know.
We here at TV2 would like to congratulate the City of Chicago on winning the award for Rattiest City for 6th year in a row. Here to comment on that is a Chicago representative of the Rats, not the city. Welcome to the studio, Mr. Rat.
Oh, beg your pardon, host. I was, Anyway, yeah, how's it going? Representing the LaCheese family out of the Windy City.
Yeah, hey, why do we have a rat in the studio, and why does the rat have mob ties?
Is there a problem here, friend?
Oh, no, not at all. Could you tell us how your day's been going? Did you have a nice trip over here?
Oh, my day's been absolutely splendid. On the way over here, I found a half-used can of panko breadcrumbs, and oh, I was on cloud 9, daddy-o.
Right, so what are your thoughts on Chicago being awarded the Rattiest City for the 6th year in a row? That's gotta be a big deal for someone of your species.
It ain't much of a surprise to me. All the big names in my line of work have come out of Chi-Town. You got Al Capone, Jaime Weiss, Diane O'Banion, and me, Mr. Rat.
Aren't you worried about putting your name out there?
Nah, I'm like a celebrity in the 312. Anyone that's anyone knows my name and loves it. Everyone that doesn't, well...
Alright then, what kind of business do you run out there that requires so many rats to run?
Oh, we have all sorts of rackets running in the big shoulders. Dumpster diving's a big one. Health code violations bring in a pretty penny on occasion. But the big business is the cheese.
I thought rats didn't eat cheese.
I mean, I don't mess with it myself, but I know a couple guys that were into that stuff. It's easy to get hooked, but what can I say? The ones that are hooked pay for the top quality stuff.
So what's your secret then?
We keep the supply high and our prices can't be beat. Not even by that cheese shop on 5th Avenue. That's the closest place I can get my favorite kind of cheddar. But they sell it for $20 a pound, even if I can get it from a grocery store that's 5 miles away for like $15 a pound. But I don't ever do it because it's a 20-minute drive through Chicago traffic, and I...
Okay, anyway, are you worried about this announcement impacting the reputation of the city?
I'm more worried about my own reputation, to be honest with you. Pardon my French, but that place is a cheese hole. The city's filthy. The people there never treat you with any respect.
Well, to be fair, you are a rat.
Yeah, but you don't gotta remind me about it. Anyway, the only redeemable quality of the place is the food. But even then, half the time it tastes like it came out of a dumpster. Sure, in my case it usually does, but I'd appreciate a little consideration.
Speaking of food, what's your thoughts on deep dish pizza? Do you think it's better than New York pizza?
You know, the last guy who suggested that New York had better pizza to me had an unfortunate accident and was never heard from again.
Alright, you heard it here, folks. Chicago-style pizza is perfect for rats.
Anyway, I'm just worried about how this whole stunt is going to affect my family's image. I don't want my family's name to be associated with a city like Chicago.
Well, I'm sure the city of Chicago feels the same way about your family.
And, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, just, you know, there's a bit of stigma around rats in the modern day.
Alright, cut the charter potty platter. You better watch who you're talking to, see? I got friends in high places. I got rats all over the city. You can find people scurrying all the way up the top of the Rockefeller Center.
I thought the Rockefeller Center was in New York.
Rats, they're on to us, boys. We gotta skedaddle.
Alright, we'll be right back after we've informed the FBI of Mr. Rat's whereabouts and the exterminator.
Today's show is sponsored by Amazon.com. Amazon.com, the company that's headquarters is swimming in an Atlantic Ocean of $100 bills while the rest of the country burns. Amazon.com, headed by the soon-to-be supreme overlord of the Milky Way galaxy, Jeff Bezos, who looks like a... I can't say that on air. We humbly thank you, Amazon.com, for single-handedly doing nothing to save the world from climate change, starvation, asteroids, zombies, or Jeff Bezos. The agenda will be right back.
We start off this episode of Sculpture Review with Eye to Eye, or as I like to call it, Two Big Boys. Why did I call it that, you may ask? Well, because, there's two boys, and they're big. Yeah, the matter of the artist's intent has been a subject of debate for years. Are they lovers gazing into each other's eyes? Are they robots that have neurologically linked together in order to plot the perfect downfall of humanity? Or perhaps... maybe the artist's intent is hidden on this plaque that clearly states the artist's intent. All three of these are likely possibilities. Perched atop the big boys, we have two smaller boys who look like masks that are constantly screaming, and I think we can all relate to that a little bit. I think for the first time ever on Sculpture Review, we have us a 10 out of 10 sculpture. And if you aren't convinced by everything I've said up till now, here's some footage of me running away because it started to rain. We interrupt this episode of Sculpture Review to bring you Sculpture Review at night. So Ben, you may ask, why are you filming Sculpture Review in the dead of night? The short answer is I'm completely incompetent. So basically what happened was I was going to film this during the day when it was still light out, but I ended up getting caught up with schoolwork, so yeah, it's completely dark out. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that this is a special edition of Sculpture Review. We're going to call it like a late night lightning round or something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go around and review all 5 of the sculptures that are in this little grassy area, and hopefully it won't be terrible. Up first for the evening we have this lump on a stick. Yeah. Actually, from this angle, it kind of looks like Snoopy's head that's mounted on the stick, which is kind of messed up, actually. I don't know why that was where my brain went with it, mounting a beloved cartoon dog's head on a pole, but here we are, and that's what it looks like, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to give this sculpture a 2 out of 10 because I disapprove of what they did to Snoopy. May you rest in peace, Snoopy. You had a good run, but now your head is on a stick in the middle of a grassy knoll in Kent State University's science wing. Sorry, bud. The centerpiece of the entire garden, the big oval. I don't know why. So when I walk by these every now and again, I was under the impression that these were made out of wood, but upon closer inspection, these are quite clearly not made out of wood. Here, let me... Yeah, no, these are made out of stone or something. I don't know. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing really that I have to say about the big O. It's just it's a big oval. That's probably pretty cool to some people, but I got nothing really. When do I ever have anything useful to say? Not really ever. I think overall, I'm gonna give this a 0 out of 10. Why? Because it looks like a 0. Alright, my camera's starting to die. This was a terrible idea. I'm so sorry you had to witness that.
So it was a pretty last-minute decision to have me host. Unfortunately, I had already made plans to work on a group project for my world history partner with my randomly assigned partner, Brian. Since the project is due tomorrow morning, we had no choice but to persevere and get it done tonight. So everyone, welcome my world history partner, Brian.
It's actually Steve. But hey, man, could we have done this after the show?
Oh no, it's fine, Brian. I don't mind sharing the spotlight. Just don't be funnier than me, all right?
This studio is great. I feel like I'm on Saturday Night Live or something. How many people are watching right now?
Oh, you know, 3, maybe 4, heck, dare I say 5?
1,000?
6 if we're lucky.
Well, I guess we should just get started with the project or something. So we have to make a PowerPoint presentation explaining the impact of the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, Brian, but could I please get some water and make it snappy?
Here you go.
Thanks.
You have an assistant?
Mm-hmm. It's just part of being the host of Kent State's #1 political satire sketch comedy show that is on every Thursday night at 9. Ugh, is this tap? Could I please get a bottle of water and powder my nose while you're at it?
I am so sorry.
This is getting kind of weird. Can we just start on the project?
Yeah, so what's the project over again?
So we need to think of ways the world as a whole changed as an effect of the Industrial Revolution.
Oh, I don't know. There's more metal or something.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's like more metals and industries. So there's 2 ways. You got the rest, right?
I really don't think those will work.
Eli Shingleton. Could you please sign my copy
Oh,
of Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Of course.
I'm sorry, why a copy of A Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Can we just please get this project done?
Sorry, Brian, we're all out of time actually for this.
But we haven't even started.
I said we're out of time, Brian.
Who's that Pokemon? Meowth! 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 It's Ryuk! That was what I meant! Who's that Pokemon?
I know this one. It's Pikachu.
It's plushy version of Chunk from the Goonies.
What the f?
Pokemon, catch 'em all.
That one was okay with the Pokemon, and it wasn't actually Pokemon, right? Right, guys? Say it's funny, guys. Somebody laugh. Did anybody laugh at that? Anybody? I'm so sorry.
Cupcakes are objectively an inferior version of cake. There's literally no reason that you should ever make anything that is capable of being cake into a cupcake. There's just no reason to do it whatsoever. Cupcakes are terrible. Why anybody even bothers to make them in the modern day in 2020, I have literally no idea. I like mini cupcakes though. Those are fun. They make me feel like I'm an ogre that's broke into a bakery. They make me feel all giant. That's fun.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Dude, are you okay?
I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
Hi, I'm Max Schilling, and this is an outdated joke. Hi, I'm Max Schilling, and you are? I'm Tyler Hare. Nice to meet you, Tyler Hare. I got one question for you.
My name is Tim.
It's a lovely name, Tim. I've got one question for you. Hi, my name is Max. What is yours?
My name is Cole Kaminsky.
It's nice to meet you, Cole. I got two questions for you. Hi, my name is Max. What's yours?
Sarah.
That's good, Sarah. And I have two questions for you. Okay. Number one, what are those? What are those? What are those? What are those?
Oh, damn. These are slides, man.
They're Vans?
These are Reeboks, actually. I bought them because...
You know, I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. Tim, I've got another question for you, if you don't mind. I got a picture of a dress. What color is this dress? What color is this dress?
Black and blue?
Yeah, okay. You heard it here first, folks. The dress is black and blue. Second question. Would you do it for the Vine? What would you do for the Vine?
What would I do? What?
Would you do it for the Vine?
When we talk about it, what are we talking about? I'm not trying to perjure myself over it. If it's within the realm of law, if it's a legal thing to do, I would absolutely do it for the Vine.
You heard it here first, folks. She will do it for the Vine.
Can I has cheeseburger? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna go out and say you can have cheeseburger.
You heard it right here first, folks. ICANN has cheeseburger. Well, we've had a lot of fun here tonight, everybody, so check back next time on The Agenda.
Hey, Portage County. This has been The Agenda. I hope you enjoyed. And if you're watching this show, at least tonight you can actually sleep because you didn't have to watch the absolute wreck that is going on right now on a different channel. I won't say what it is, but just remember as you're going to sleep, as I tuck you in gently and kiss your cute little button nose, and just know that I'll always love you. Sweet dreams, my darling. This whole show, I've actually been Kyle Miller. So as you dream tonight and you see my face gently coming toward you in a nice gaze of fog with romantic candles everywhere, and you feel the vibes of all the love around you, you know you're in Portage County, and you know that I am Kyle Miller, signing off for The Agenda.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover their unique mix of all kinds of traits.
Where'd Wiley go? Where's Wiley? Ah, there she is. Paw?
Do you remember being an ancient wolf? Do you ever feel the call of the wild?
You're a renegade cop, and I'm a con woman with nothing to prove. But together, we could really solve this murder.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but all of them are pure love.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to teen-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
I'm ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Julie